What's up, Tokos? It's Trent, aka TradeMark here, and I get asked quite a bit what device I play Star Wars Force Arena on. And currently, I use my Galaxy S6. It's just a regular Galaxy. It's nothing fancy. It is a little small, in my opinion. I mispress quite a bit. It might be because my hands are pretty big, and so I mispress units, occasionally grab the wrong unit, or I misplace it wrong. The edge is a bit smaller. I think if I had like a Note or an Edge or something that was, a little bit bigger of a screen, it might work. And I was considering buying a bigger phone. And then I read about this. So this is the Nvidia Shield, and it's just a tablet. It's an 8-inch tablet, and it just arrived today. So I was gonna open it for you guys and take a look at it, and then I'm just gonna hop right into the game and actually play a few games with it and see how I like it. So, all right. So here you can kind of take a look at the look of the tablets. It's actually a really nice look. Like, it's really clean. It's just kind of got like a matte black finish, and then it says Shield on the back, which is really nice. I don't really like when like companies throw their logo or like Nvidia all over the place. So it just says Shield. See the back-facing camera there. Here's the front. I haven't even used it. It's really reflective, as you can see, my lighting in the background. Okay, now one weird thing that I will say about this tablet that I noticed right off the bat is there's literally no cables in the box. It doesn't even come with a USB cable, which is a little bit odd because, I mean, the cost for a company to mass-produce USB cables is super cheap. It looks like it just uses a regular micro USB, and I believe this slot right here is for HDMI. And that was one of the reasons I actually bought this tablet, is because right now I'm using my Galaxy S6, and the S6 and most phones actually nowadays, you can't run, unless you're on, I think iPhones can, but if you're on Android, you have to have what's called an MHL compatible phone to go from the micro USB to HDMI. And so if you live stream, or if you want to record your gameplay, most new phones don't support MHL, and you can't connect the cable right from here to like a capture card and record your gameplay. Luckily, Android has some free apps on the market that allow you to record your gameplay, but if you want to live stream it, you have to actually broadcast. You have to mirror what's on your phone to your PC, and then you have to pick up the source in OBS or XSplit to stream, or YouTube or whatever you use. You have to pick up the source from your broadcast phone to your PC. So that's one thing. One of the reasons why I bought this. It does have the HDMI output. I should be able to just hook this right up to my capture card and stream or record right from there. The other nice thing about that is that it brings all the audio with it. So with this, I have to run the audio separately through the 3.5 millimeter audio port with my phone. So I have two cables. It just kind of gets messy when I'm trying to stream or record with this. Whereas with this, it will just all be ran right through the HDMI port, go into the capture card, grab the audio, grab the video. Should be nice. It might be something to consider if you guys like streaming or posting videos. But yeah, I don't know if this is charged or not, so I'm going to go ahead and charge it, get it all loaded with the games, and we're just going to hop into some games. All right, here we go. I love that it's against Snowfire. My man, Snowfire. All right, I haven't played Snowfire in a long time. We're going to see just how he gets to be the very first player that I play on my Shield K1. So should be interesting. See what he starts with. He's going to start with the group right there. I'm going to start with IG-88. His two split off to the other side, which is, well, I didn't mean to do that. So that's not good if it's drag dropping already. So I'm going to stop right here and aggro this tank. Take a little of it. gotta get down here, stop this little guy. I probably didn't need the bladesman, but I just didn't want to risk it. Those are very dangerous items if they are not stopped immediately. I'm gonna tank for my bladesman right here because my bladesmen are gonna tear through. Oh, I couldn't get my probe jack. Alright, oh well. That was bad. I was trying to probe droid all the way back so the tank would stop, but okay, now he's gonna have to push for win right here. I have stun on him, so he can't do any more damage there. Let's see. Alright, so we're in good shape right here. I can probably just delay, to be honest, till the end. But I'm going to be aggressive, I think, and put down this guy all the way up here in just a minute. Maybe I'm going to throw this back there. Throw this back there, too. Now I'm going to drop my AT. And now let's see how well this does. Alright, so did I get that last tower? I got that tower too. So yeah, we're pretty much all good here. Throw out the GG. So see which lane they're gonna go. This top lane again. So now we need to push this counter push already. Shit, what's down here? I'll go deal with that. Yeah, see, they already spawned down it. Alright, so. Okay, I'm gonna try and split push here to put pressure on them. I move up, put pressure on both turrets right here. There we go, got it. Got it. Now I move back. Alright, we're doing pretty good this time. I need to watch out for those big ol' honky. Alright, I'm gonna go help him over here just in case he needs help. Don't let him get that shot off. Oh shit, yes! Woo! Woo! Yeah! Woo! That was close as shit. Woo. Alright guys, so I finished up my first 4 games on my new tablet, the Nvidia Shield K1 tablet. A lot of fun. I ended up playing 2 1v1 games against Snowfire, which is fitting that I should play him because I've actually played him more than any other player in the entire world. In the soft launch, it was basically me, Snowfire, Portgas, and Barack who just played each other hundreds of times and have a lot of good history there. And he's actually in our guild, Team Instinct. So then I teamed up with Snowfire and we played against Neurodyne and Glenboss. And Neurodyne is currently the top level player in the world. He's level 15. And so he has really strong turrets and some really strong units and leaders. And so he's a couple of really good games. You see that second one just went right down to the wire. A lot of fun there. My final thoughts on the tablet. I love the display, love the specs. It runs fast. It looks beautiful. I like the touchscreen area. I like the bigger screen, the 8-inch. If you have bigger hands, I think a bigger screen is really going to benefit you. My 2 dislikes that I dislike about it. So there's this area up on the outside of the screen which isn't a part of the touchscreen. And I noticed that if you were trying to drag a unit right here all the way up to the edge, it's just like on a phone. If you drag to the edge a little too far, it registers as you lifting your finger off of the screen and you drop a unit where you didn't mean to. I didn't, however, end up grabbing the wrong unit, sliding up the wrong unit. So the bigger touchscreen did help me make less misplays. I wasn't dropping the wrong units. And I think I'll get used to the edges where it's not part of the touchscreen because there's no physical feedback as to where the end of the touchscreen is. I'm just going to have to kind of learn the edges. Luckily, because it's a bigger screen size, it is more forgiving. You don't have to go as close to the edge as you do on like a phone to get your screen to move. And then my other big dislike is this laptop, and this was my own fault. I didn't research this. This tablet runs natively in a 1920 by 1200 1920 by 1200 resolution, which is a 16 by 10 aspect ratio. And most games run in a 16 by 9 aspect ratio, which is like 1080p, 720p, those common resolutions that you hear about. And so what happens is if you actually play a game, you're going to have slightly less field of vision on the sides. The top, up and down is going to be the same, which is the most important, because really what you want is up and down vision so you can see both lanes at one time. But there will be a slight little corner over there on the right side, this top right, the right area where I'm not going to be able to see the same thing that I see on my phone. So that's the other bad thing. I think this is a solid tablet, especially for its price point. It's $200 on Amazon or Newegg, and so far I've really liked it. You might think it's a little bit too big. I don't know. Like I actually like the speed at which you can drop units on the phone. It's just not as accurate. So if you went in between these two, this is an 8-inch screen, and then I think my phone's like a 4-point-something screen. So you can see the differences here. I'll show you how big of a difference on the size they are. If you went between the two and you got like a bigger phone, like a Galaxy Note or Galaxy Edge or an iPhone Plus, I think that would maybe be a little bit better because you would have the 1080p resolution, you'd have the entire field of vision. If I could get this exact tablet in 1080p with some type of feedback that you've reached the edge of the screen, I mean, that would be the perfect tablet for me. So, but yeah, I'll keep you guys posted if there's anything else I find that I like or dislike about the tablet. I'll keep you posted. But it's just some ideas if you want to try a new device on Force Arena. Those are my suggestions. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Malo, aupito, and I'm out of here. Peace.